Hello, Miss Taylor. I'm glad to see you again. How are you?
I'm alive.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. So tell me a little bit about, what's been going on since our last meeting.
Well, it's been a few weeks since I last, interviewed. Um, I feel like my life is falling apart.
Okay.
Nothing's changed since the last time we met.
Okay.
In fact, other issues are, um,
You seem a little nervous.
I am.
You're a little nervous? Okay. Well, I'm anxious to hear what's going on.
Okay, well, the last couple of weeks, maybe I was like really, really sick.
Okay.
All these headaches, I couldn't sleep at night. This sick to my stomach, vomiting, backaches. So, I finally go to the doctor, and it turns out I'm pregnant.
Okay.
Um, I feel like I'm okay with talking to you now.
Okay. That's good.
So I'm comfortable. Well, I'm not really comfortable about the situation, but I feel like I can see that you're on my side now, and that you're willing to help. So I started talking to my ex again, Jay.
Okay.
I let him move in back in for a little while, but of course that didn't work out. So I before I even let him back in, before we started working things out, I didn't tell you this, but I like had his friend
Okay.
Marcus, and he flew around.
Okay.
Then me and Jay started fooling around, and I'm not sure who my baby's father is.
Okay.
Um, so it's like, my father's a preacher, we big on religion, and I don't believe in abortions.
Okay.
But it's like I'm struggling by myself. Like, what am I gonna do with a child? I have school, I have work, I have relationship issues, I have issues within myself, suicidal thoughts. It's
Okay.
just a lot. It's just I don't know what to do anymore. So that's why I finally, I couldn't tell Miss Terry this because I don't want her to, look at me a certain type of way. Like, I don't want her to be disappointed. So I decided to, give you a call.
All right. So this is where we're at now. All right. But I'm here to tell you it's going to be better. It's light at the end of the tunnel. This isn't like this is something that I've dealt with as far as on campus. It happens a lot, and don't feel ashamed. I know you felt a little nervous, like I can pick up on that, but don't feel nervous. This isn't a place to feel nervous. I'm just here to help you and get you to the resources that need to be, that need to be met as far as with the baby, as far as with finding out whatever we need to find out. This is where we're at, but it's not where we're going to be. So let's establish some goals. We need to come up with what do you want to get done right now as far as school. Let's just break it up to just school. What are some of the goals that need to be met for school?
Well, first of all, I want to be able to pass. I want to be able to graduate.
Okay.
I don't want anything less than a C average. But the way things are going, I feel like I'm gonna have to drop out,
Okay.
or like at least try to do summer school, which I know I can't afford right now.
All
And
right.
I really don't want to drop out, and I've thought about changing my major, but this is my last year. Like, if I change my major, that's only gonna keep me here even longer.
Right.
So I'm stuck.
Oh, okay.
Like, where do I go
from here as far as with school. All right. So if you were to, right now you're a psychology major, correct? If you wanted to change your major, what did you want to change it to? Or is that something that you really just, you thought about and then you're like, I'm gonna
I
do it?
don't want to change my major, so I never
Okay.
gave it any real thought about like what could I change it to. The only reason I said I want to change my major is because I'm not doing well.
Well, okay, so if you had it your way, you would stay in where you major in, you would graduate with at least a C average. So
Above
a bit above a C average. Okay, I know. Well, so as far as I heard the word dropout, so is that something that you might have been thinking about, or?
that, and that's something I think about every day. It's
Okay.
like I have to work. I have to keep a roof, over my head.
Right.
So I can't quit my job. So it's just like working two jobs. Like, where do I have time to do my work? Where do I have time to do my homework? Like, when do I have time to meet with my professor? Talk, what's going on.
Right.
I just feel like dropping out is like the only choice that I have. I feel like I don't want to drop out because I don't want to, like, I feel like I've been working so hard
Right.
for this, but then this year, just a lot has happened, and it's just like,
Right.
I really don't know what to do.
Right. Which is understandable. I'm here, and it's going to work out. Since it is the middle of the semester, I was able to, and you contacted me back, and we emailed, and I asked you, was it okay if I was contacted some of your teachers? And you gave me the permission to contact your teachers, so I did, and they said there is some hope. If there's some work that you don't mind completing, and I have a list of, the work that they said, and they said they will only take a letter grade off if you complete this. So there is a way that we can pass the semester and get up those failing grades, but there got to be you have to complete these items.
Okay, I can.
Do you think that's something you can do?
I mean, it's like, when do I have time? Like,
Right? Are you still working at Starbucks and the daycare?
well, I kind of got into it with a manager at Starbucks.
Okay.
I don't know, I've been having these anger issues, like I just been lashing out on everyone, so yeah, I kind of lost it,
Okay.
and I got fired.
Okay.
So I'm in the process of looking for another job right now because I can't afford rent and food
Okay.
and my car note on just working at the daycare. Like, that's impossible.
Okay.
So at this moment I am, looking for another job.
Looking for another job. Okay, so as far as I'm getting that some of the goals are, but I pull from what you're telling me, but let me know if you have anything specific that you want to throw out. Right now, we need to get another part-time job. That's a goal. You're looking for that so you can be able to afford your car note, rent, everything else that goes into living expenses. Also, school, you want to graduate. So we want to get those grades up and complete the missing work so that can fill in some of those zeros that we have going on now. And also now personally, you're pregnant now. What you said you want to keep it. Have you thought about any other things as far as adoption, or is that not an option? We're keeping it. All right. So we're keeping it. So this isn't the end of the world. There are programs out there that will help you. We just need to come up with the action plan so we can know what steps to go and something to follow to get you to these steps as far as with graduating, as far as finding a part-time job. And since you're going to keep the baby, there are resources so you can get food such as WIC. If you're open to it, WIC, food stamps. Also, there's some university programs. There's educated mothers. They help moms to be. And also, once you have the baby, They can help with daycare. They have a daycare on campus, even though I know that you do work at a daycare, but this daycare is open 24 hours. So if you were to come up with, take some night classes, if that fits better for your schedule so you can work, they can, have childcare for the night so you don't have to worry about that. Also, there's different scholarship programs so you won't have to continue trying to take a portion out for tuition. Is that something that you might be interested in?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's develop an action plan. How long since we came up with some goals, we graduate, find a part-time job, also get in touch with educated moms and probably try to get some scholarship applications in so we can get this rolling. Okay, so when do you want to have your grades up? When is a time frame that you feel comfortable with having your grades up? How long do you want to give yourself?
At least a month.
Okay.
Like to the end of this month. Like this is just the beginning. It's what, November 1st? Yeah. I mean, by the end of this month, I need to have my grades up.
Okay, so you feel like that you can finish all the required work, get it turned in within the end of this month.
If not, I will try. I would like
Okay.
to have it done.
Okay. All right. And as far as finding a part-time job, have you put in any applications or you're just looking?
Both.
Both? Okay. So when do you want to find?
Well, not
Okay.
really. I probably put in one application.
Okay.
I'm not like attacking it like I should.
Okay. Do you need my help as far as setting a time where we can go out and actually look for part-time jobs? Do you want me to print off a list? What do you feel like I can do?
I feel like anything that you do is a hope.
Okay. Well, I can definitely, before you leave today, we'll print off a list of local jobs around the area that are hiring for part-time work right now that you might be interested in, and then we can do the application, and if you need help with that, we can step from that. As far as educated moms, I can also print you off some information about them, and you have to contact them directly. Do you feel comfortable doing that, or do you want me to?
This
Because
is a lot.
I know. So I'm here. If you don't feel comfortable doing some of the things, I can let's take some stuff off your list. Educated moms, I can contact them for you if you give me permission to contact them. So I'll do that. So we'll just take that off your list. Let's not overload you. Finding part-time jobs, I'm helping you with that. Now, only thing that you really, really have to do is finish that work that they gave you a list to, and giving you a chance of at least getting a B on it. So are we with that?
Yeah.
All right, so we have a plan of action. I say this, my opinion for your grades to get up, I will give you. Let's give the teachers. Let's email them back. Let's give you at least 2 months. It gives you, because you got a lot going on. You got the baby, work, school. Let's give yourself 2 months to get this work done, completed to the best of your ability. Let's give yourself 2 months and just go from there. Is that a little bit? Because a month is it'll be here before you know it. Okay, we'll give yourself some time. It's all gonna be good. So give yourself time. We'll tell them 2 months and the work will be done. Finding a part-time job, this takes a long time. Finding a job, doing the application, interview. Sometimes there's 2-3 interviews. Give yourself at least 2 months. Do you have
I feel like I have work experience.
Okay.
I can't go 2 months without
Okay,
having another job. So
2 months is out. What about a month? Can you give yourself? Do you have enough savings and resources for a month?
I can try, but
A month.
I mean,
And also, as far as there's programs out here that can help you with rent. If you're having a rough time paying the rent or putting food on your table and money that could be going to something else is going to food, there's programs out here, especially since you are expecting it opens up the door to a lot of programs for you. So you're not out here alone. and I can help you with that. We can go to social services. We can sign you up for WIC, SNAP, and anything else that they have available for you. If you want to. We can set up a time aside to do that as well.
I mean, I get, like, I used to, like, frown upon, like,
Right.
government help, but now that I'm in this situation, it's like, I guess I have to do what I have to do.
Right. And I know that you want what's the best interest for your child. I know you do. So we're gonna get this stuff done. And we're gonna, within this, I think that if we can meet once every 2 weeks, we can make sure that we're on the right track to getting all of these goals met and just making sure that we're staying on track. It doesn't have to be long that we're meeting. We're just touching base on what I'm doing on your end, what you're doing on your end, and seeing how, can you agree to that? All right. So, and we're gonna evaluate, next time we're gonna meet, we're gonna kind of evaluate where we are after we get some of this stuff done. Is that okay? All right, well, thank you for coming in to see me today.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Taylor.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Better.
Better? You look better. Good.
I feel better.
All right, well, that's good. So, anything new or what's been going on?
Everything is just starting to look up now. Like, I've been able to get in contact with my professors. They've really been working with me. I'm pulling my grades up. My attendance are better. I actually started talking to my siblings more, my parents, like my mom.
Okay.
It's not as much as I want it to be, but it's still there. She still tells me that my dad, he still cares, he still asks about me and stuff.
All right.
So those are looking up. As far as Jay, we're okay, we're good. We're gonna try this co-parent thing.
Okay.
It's just us being together is not healthy. He says that he's gonna, he wants to help me with the rent, even though he's not living there anymore because he knows I'm with a child.
Okay.
I actually got accepted. I'm not accepted. I got a job at the hospital actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's everything is just looking out.
Falling into place.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that it's working for you. So, like, last time we met, we came up with a plan of action. And we kind of been doing stuff with that. We put services in place. We did what we needed to do. You said your grades are coming up. So, how's that plan going? Are you meeting?
Well, it's not where I want it to be.
Okay.
So, I still have a lot of work to do, but I can see.
You're looking up.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you feel like within the action plan, is there anything else that we need to add, or do you feel like it's pretty good?
No, I don't think, we need to change anything. I think you gave me the fair amount of time to start looking forward to things, so everything is good. I still would like to meet with you every 2 weeks,
Okay.
if that's cool.
Yeah, we could definitely meet still every 2 weeks. That's still in plan, so we make sure that we're on track. But you are doing much better. I see, like, you have a smile on your face. You seem less stretched. You seem more open up to me. Because when you first started, it was like, I'm not talking to you. But you seem more open, and I'm so happy with the progress that we're making.
I even went to anger management.
Really?
And I went back to Starbucks and apologized.
All right, well, that's good. I'm so proud. That's great progress that you're making. I can see it's like totally different. You're doing so well. Is there anything as your social worker working for you that you need me to do more of, or is there anything that I need to put into place, or is everything we're just waiting for the achieving them goals?
Yeah, I think everything is good. Like, you set up some nice goals for me to accomplish in a timely manner. Like, everything is good. So.
All right. So how do you feel I've helped you so far?
at first I was just like, she don't know me.
Right.
How she gonna help me? She don't know what I'm going through, and I'm not about to open up to nobody that I don't know. But I gained that trust. We built that rapport with each other, so everything is good.
All right, well, that's good. How do you feel about like this kind of being the end of your meeting so far? Cause you're pretty much good. How do you feel about that?
I feel good about everything that's going on. So
Right. But even though our meetings are coming to a close, I want you to know that I'm always here for you. If ever you need help with, you have a question, or you're having trouble in school again, or personal, anything that you want to talk about, I'm here. Don't think just because this is the end, it's the end of me helping you. I'm always going to be available for you. I don't want you to feel left. All right. And your progress is great. You've signed up for those benefits so you can worry a little less about some things. We got you with Educated Moms, that part-time job, which is a great part-time job, by the way, at the hospital. You still got the job at the daycare, and we're just making great progress. And you got building a better relationship with your family. It's still a little rocky, but at least it's something. And I'm just very proud of the progress that you made.
Thanks.
All right, well, thank you for coming to meet me today.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Taylor.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
All right, well, it's finally our last meeting.
I know.
How do you feel about that?
I'm like, I feel better. Like I'm relieved. It's the end of the semester. You set goals up for me to accomplish, and I did. I achieved the goals. My grades are up. I'm feeling better about everything. I like my new job. Everything is just like, it's not where, it's not where I want it to be, but it's not where I used to be.
Right.
So yeah, like.
Well, I'm so glad you made so much progress. Let me just tell you, from our first meeting where you didn't really want to talk much, you were really reserved. Now you're opened up. I learned a little bit about you, more about you as the time went on, and I had no doubt in my mind that you can meet these goals, get those grades up, and pass this semester. So I'm just so excited about the progress. Sorry about that, progress. But so as far as anything new or
No, not really. I just want to thank you, for believing in me and not really like cut me off because I didn't want to, open up and talk to you. So, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I know this is a short meeting. I just wanted to make sure that I tell you that I really enjoy working with you, and I really see the progress of where you are now, and I have no doubt that you can rock out this next semester and graduate, and everything's gonna be good. And I'm just so proud of you. So if you ever need anything, my doors are always open. If you just stop by and say hey if you can. And thank you.
No, thank you.
All right.